Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon. Today we're doing a review of the playmat. Now this playmat is useful for any kind of Aeon's End content. This happens to be, if you've seen my unboxing teaser trailer preview video, for Legacy of Gravehold, hence why there are some blank bits. I have actually got this mat to be used for other Aeon's End content, not necessarily for Gravehold. And let me tell you about my thoughts on this so far. So as you can see, this is for War Eternal, hence that box being this picture a second ago. If you are watching this as a short, please head through to watch the full video on YouTube. This is used because there are a number of cards, especially for deck building games or cards when you have a display. I'm also looking to get one for Splendor, to be honest. You can see that there's a location where you put them. And if we go to the center one, you can see if ever you're worried about where you're going to put stuff, there it is, player card supply. Now, in the rules, it does give you a layout as to how on earth you should be doing stuff, i.e. like this, shows you the layout. However, having a mat, it lets you pick cards off the table slightly better. You can see that when you are playing with a Nemesis, that first one can go here. You can obviously notice I'm doing this in a landscape format because in this game I'm playing it as a 2. Otherwise you would have it just facing yourself. And when a new card comes out, obviously you're placing it over here. If it's a third card, you're going to move stuff along. So that's something to be aware of. Obviously you have a nice little river to play with. And of course a discard pile is over the top here. Anything related to a specific Nemesis mat will go here. As you can see, everything's named. And obviously the Nemesis life dial. We've got Gravehold's life down here. No space to put out, obviously, your life tokens or your charge tokens. Sorry, charge tokens, your power tokens. And in this particular game, your Nemesis tokens. So what do I think of it? So, good and the bad. Let's start with the bad initially. So these are a little bit too close together for my liking. It's a little close whereby you're grabbing something, for example, a center card. Well, you see, I didn't notice it then, but I've been careful. If you're looking to quickly grab a card, it's annoying that it's slightly, I think it would like to be slightly wider. Now, this is an 85 centimeter table, and you can just about notice that I've pretty much got the mat to the edge. There's space up here when you do load up a spell. So let's just grab a spell as out of interest. And it does fit on there with a bit of an overlap going on with obviously your breaches, in this case, an open breach. Apart from that, obviously turn order cards, there's space for that too, that's fine. Again, it's a little narrow and you don't really want to have things going out further than that because the issue you're going to find is the fact that, yeah, it's not going to look nice because of obviously OCD, etc. So what's the good things about it? Well, it's nice to know straight away, bam, that's where I'm putting my turn order card. That's how I set up. That's how easy it is to grab a card. This is where you're laying out your cards in the center, which makes sense. So overall, my rating of this is an 8 out of 10. Like I said, it's something I do recommend. It looks amazing. Obviously, not just the artwork. It looks nice on the table. Not worrying about having a generic mat underneath, which you can also find other mats in my playlists relating to accessories. You'll find this in the How to Set Up, Play and Review accessories playlist. Obviously, the How to Set Up, Play and Review playlist, the AmassGames playlist, and the Family Weight playlist. So this artwork might not appeal to everybody, so bear in mind obviously that's something you have to deal with, but as you bring out Nemesis cards, they are going to take up that space as well. Any other questions, please let me know in YouTuber Best. Lastly, check out my indie board and cards playlist as well. And also I think if I haven't got a deck building one, I'd like to chuck one in there too. There are occasionally competitions via Linktree, but they are time sensitive, so they do disappear. And lastly, head through to Instagram, where there are 2,900 posts, and also Facebook, where you can join the discussion. Lastly, you can support the channel via Patreon. Thanks very much. Speak to you soon. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and now time to get back to the table.